Hi, welcome to the School of Information Technology in Mapua. And today, we are going to discuss the e-portfolio requirements for graduation. First, what is an e-portfolio? An e-portfolio is a collection of artifacts of learning that students can use to keep track of their achievements and share them to potential employers upon graduation. It is to be created using Google Sites and are part of the final requirements prior to graduation. The creation of which will commence as a course requirement at IT 130L, Web Systems and Technologies 1. But today, we're going to show you some examples of an e-portfolio done by previous students. Here are sample templates for the student e-portfolio for each of the program. For the IT, you can just go to sites.google.com/view/soitit. For computer science, just change the last one to soitcs. For information systems, you can just change the last one to soitis. And for the entertainment multimedia computing, you can just change the last one to Soit EMC. Now, for each of them, you can see that you have a home page which will contain information about you, the student. You can have a section about me, which will have a summary of who you are. Your profile can also highlight some achievements that you have done during your work as a student, your strengths and the skills that you have acquired, some professional goals that you may have in the next 5 or 10 years, and some contact information. Now, you will also have an activities tab, which will highlight the different activities that you have done in your life as a student. You can put here your seminars and conferences that you have attended, the different certificates that you have earned in Coursera throughout the coursework, and some extracurricular activities that you would like to highlight. Now, for each of the program, you have different student outcomes and graduate attributes. And for the details, this will be given to you during your IT 130L Web Systems and Technologies 1. But you can also check, again, these templates so that you will have or you will be able to create one that is in line with your program. So for example, for the computer science, these are the different student outcomes. Student outcome 1, ability to analyze a complex computing problem and to apply principles of computing and other relevant disciplines to identify solutions. And as you can see under them, you will have the different graduate attributes. And when you click on this one, you will be redirected to that graduate attribute. Now, in each of the graduate attributes, this is where you're going to put the different artifacts. So, for example, the graduate attribute for the knowledge for solving computer problems, you will see the different subjects and the required artifact. So, for example, in programming elective one subject, you're going to put here your final project. In CS 126-8, you're going to put the summary of your summative exam. For the programming lab, this is the result of your practical exam. For the software engineering one, you're going to upload your case study, etc. So as you go along your journey here in the School of IT, you will be filling all of these graduate attributes with artifacts that will um, highlight your success as a student. Again, all of these are available. You can just visit the website for the templates so that you will be able to create the student e-portfolio accordingly.
So now that we have an idea on what our e-portfolio should look like per program, let us now have a little bit of introduction on how to create our e-portfolio using Google Sites. So first of all, you would need to have a Google account. So once you have a Google account, you can just go to sites.google.com and you'll be seeing here that there are a lot of templates that you can choose from. There's even a template for student portfolio, so you can start with that. Click on that one and you'll be redirected to a template of student portfolio. Of course, what we're going to discuss in this tutorial is how to create our e-portfolio, how to be accustomed to the Google site. So as you can see, this is a template. You can just hover and double click if you would like to change something. So for example, I would like to change it to GelDocs ePortfolio. This is just an example. For each of the elements, you can just double click on them if you would like to change them. So for example, like this one. When you hover here, you can see that you can change the image. For changing image, you can either upload a new one or even get from URL or search for a Google site. So for example, I would like to use this. So automatically it would update. So that's just an example. You can see there are a lot of sections in here. So if you would like to remove sections, you can see here, you can just change the section color, duplicate section, or even delete the section. So for example, if you would like to delete these, so there, this is about me. If you would like to insert different contents or different templates, you can see on the right, you can add some content blocks. So for example, you would like to add a content that looks like this one, you can just drag and drop, and you will see here the content block is added to the page. And then you can just simply edit this one. So if you would like to add picture for this one, again, you can have it from your Google Drive or select image from your actual hard drive or even upload. Select image from existing sites or even upload. So that's how you add sections from the content blocks over here. You can even add other elements like collapsible group, table of contents, image carousel, button. So it's just a matter of being able to drag and drop. And I would leave it to you to explore on what each of these does. So as you can see, creating your e-portfolio is very straightforward. And you just have to follow the template for each of your program that was given to you. Follow the template and make sure that you are capturing the artifacts for each of the courses that is required for you. The name of the courses and the artifacts might change per batch. So make sure that you are following the exact artifacts and courses that are assigned to your respective batch. Now to publish, you can see there is a publish button over here once you are done. And for the web address, this is the web address, https sites.google.com/view/. For the web address, I would like you to use your MyMail username. So it's like if you will notice your MyMail, for example, is gresuello at mymail.mapua.edu.ph. Right? So I would just like you to mymail.mapua.edu.ph. So I just want you to get rid of the at mymail. So whatever your e- email address or Mapua email address is, just make sure that you capture that username. All right, and that's it for the simple tutorial and straightforward tutorial for creating your own e-portfolio. And then just click on publish.
And that's it for the brief introduction on ePortfolio. Again, you will be creating this one on IT130L, and you should be updating the artifacts as you go along the different courses in your program. Should you have any questions in the future, you may contact Sir Geldo Pascualio at the following email addresses. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.